Hey guys, welcome back to our YouTube channel. We are the Voices of the Youth, and today we'll be talking about sexualization. I'm Brittany, and today I'll be joined by
Evanly,
Michael,
Dinner.
and Zainab.
All right. So the statement of today is: do you think that sexualization happens heavily between men or women? What are your thoughts on that?
I'd argue it's more in men. I'm so sorry, but it's actually more in men.
You have to be
Men
sorry.
I agree with Michael. I just feel like it's just never vocalized as much, or never shown. It's never given the recognition that it deserves as of females.
Yeah, true.
Recognition. That makes it sound like it's a good thing.
No, it just never doesn't. They never give
awareness.
They never like vocalize it.
Awareness as much as there's for the females. All right. So what do you say the impact of sexualization is? Like, how does that make a person feel when that happens?
I argue it messes them up. Because you know what I clocked, right? So I was on TikTok, yeah. And this woman, she basically had a chest on, right? And there was this guy in the comments that was like, oh, let me help you take it off, right? And she just made a whole TikTok. You know when you reply to a comment with a video? And she was like, why is he saying this? Why is he saying that to me? Why does he not have manners? And I was like, and people in the comments were just like, if you didn't want him to say that, why did you post that? Because the thing is, you could have just covered up. And the thing is, it's always going to be men like that who want to see your body and all this other stuff. But that's up to you, especially going on social media, to say, I need to cover up and I need to prevent that. And then there was this other TikTok, and then the woman was like, wait, well, there's this other TikTok, and the woman did the same thing. But this one, she was like, oh yeah, don't look at me for that. But then she literally had that, like, that was the most evident thing in her video. But then I was thinking about it, and then when people go on guys who are shirtless on their thing, women do the same thing to them. But that one is seen as, that's such a good thing if a guy's shirtless. Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, okay, Zena, you're doing too much, but yeah. Like,
no, people actually say that, you know, they'll be like, real me. Oh my gosh, I'll let you destroy my life. Like, relax. Like,
okay, we get the gist. We get the gist.
We didn't need to go into it. Nah, but yeah, and it's like when it's a guy, it's a good thing, but when it's a woman, it's harassment and it's sexualization. The correlation.
I just feel like.
Alright, wait. Pause the video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Before we continue, I'm gonna need you to do something real quick. See that red button? I need you to press that red button. Press that notification bell next to it, which will notify you whenever we upload. Hope you're enjoying.
So, Ebony, what are your thoughts on sexualization?
I mean, it is what it is. It won't change.
Yeah.
As much as we talk about it, what can we ask? We can't do much about it because it's still going to continue.
Yeah, you can though.
Yeah, you can raise awareness.
You can do
I mean, think about it. How long has this has been happening? Everyone's talking about it, but
not necessarily.
Talking about it.
I guess I get where she's coming from. It's kind of like the whole race thing. People talk about it, but it's not going away.
The 11th thing, we've all did a protest about it. We came for it.
Yeah,
think about it, people are still dying from it. What has that done for us?
Yeah, I get you. Anyways, how do you think society controls sexualization, Michael?
I think it's age. I think society controls it because it's like that thing that I was talking about with TikTok. It's a normal thing for a woman to obsess over a man's naked body, but for a man to do that to a woman, it's seen as harassment and disgusting. And the thing is, yes, there are people who've already done stuff like that to make it a stereotype, but still, I don't feel like people are allowed to just make that like the norm and like, oh yeah, you're allowed to do that, and you know, that's just the way to go, because it really isn't. But you know, that's just apparently how society has become now.
Yeah, I get you.
I'd argue that if people were to just change their mindset and like of what people see trends to be, things would actually be in a better place, to be honest.
Yeah, Evan, I have a question for you. Do you think that clothes have a impact on sexualization? Like, does
Yeah,
it impact
honestly,
men more or does it impact the ladies more, and why?
I feel like it. Don't get me wrong. I feel like it impacts girls the most, more than men.
Yeah, how?
Yeah,
Explain, evaluate.
because us girls, we have more to cover than what
Yeah.
men has. Just because we're wearing one piece of clothing, that does, like, people think that, oh, she's wearing something open, her chest is open and stuff like that. Oh, she's a slut and stuff like that. Like, we're not doing it for your opinion. We're just doing it to motivate ourselves, to feel good about ourselves. You get what I mean?
But
We're confident to do that.
At the same time, if a girl wears a very, very small amount of clothes on outside, it's like, what do you expect to happen? Like, because if a girl wears small like stuff on her chest or her bum, it's not natural for men or girls to look. If you understand my point. So yeah, so I think it impacts more on girls, but men do get it a lot for the abs and stuff.
But think about it, when we're all covered up and stuff like that, the male will like get upset, be like, "Oh my god, why is she all covered like that? Show us something, show us something." But when we do,
but
when
that's
we
the
show you
horny
something,
3-year-old.
there's something
No, that's
wrong
the
with
horny 3-year-olds, not every guy.
Yeah,
Because some
true.
men, like, the thing with me as a person, like, I wouldn't say I used to be like that, but I think before it used to matter more, like body and all them things there, they used to matter. But now I'm like a whole different person, turn my life to Christ, amen. But I feel like because of that, I'm now able to look at people and not just say, "Oh yeah, it's for your body." It's able to become genuine conversations and genuine vibes.
Exactly.
And like the thing is, it's a choice. Like temptation is always a choice, man. Like people, you can see someone and they could have one piece of clothing and you could not even focus on it. And there could be someone that they have loads of clothes on and that's the only thing you focus on. It's all kind of a choice thing, like what you want to do. Yeah. To be honest.
Okay, you don't have to focus on it, but it's still being commented on.
Yeah, for sure, by the honey 3-year-olds, like I said. But I feel like the people that comment on it are people that maybe they're not Christian, maybe they think that that's the way to go in life. True. You know how it's a trend to talk about body, like, yeah. So I think that's kind of one of the big problems of society and trends and stuff, like.
Yeah, get that. Zainab.
Oh, I'm muted. Oh, thing I was about to say about the Bible and stuff. Like it says, like be modest, of course, but it also said Jesus also said that like something about if a man wants to look at a woman, he will poke his eyes out or something like that. So like it's the man's choice if he wants to look at it, because like a woman can dress how she wants, but the man should know how to control the lust.
Some women, that's their intent. Like they're wearing one piece of clothes so that you can look at their body and say, "Oh, nice."
Yeah, but
you know what I mean?
But sometimes it's
that's
not.
the snakes in the tall grass.
It's wrong for men to do that because we don't.
Yeah, but you can't always blame men. You can't always blame them.
Yeah, true.
Like sometimes if it's there, you're gonna see it at the end of the day. You may not have that intent behind it, but you will still see it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, do you feel like sexualization can be controlled in some way? Like brought down? Yeah?
Yeah. People could stop it, like, honestly. It's all about unmuted.
Yeah, so control is a big play here.
Do you guys think that...
Give me an example on how it should be controlled. Give me an example.
Christ is a big way to control it. Because if you turn to Christ,
but you can't make everyone Christian, though. Certain people are still going to
exactly. Give me something.
Impossible to
give me something.
I control.
Give me something else.
heavily by control, you mean people not just posting their body because they're bored. If let's say you're working out and like because some people they just post it because they've been working out, they want to show people. Others, they're just feeling like, yep, I've gone and got surgery, so I want to just show off my body real quick. And then certain boys are like, oh, that looks nice. And then from there, they're looking at every other girl trying to compare them to this one person that they saw on Instagram or this one person that they saw on Snapchat. And then it's like it makes the cycle continue, even though they're allowed to do what they want. I feel like people should control like the things that they post, because what other people see influences their minds without you realizing it.
That makes sense. Have any of you been sexualized before?
Oh, can I talk about this?
Yeah,
go on.
So, I don't know if it's like a universal thing, but I've heard a lot of Black girls like talk about this to me as well. So there's like this situation where like a visitor, a male, like family friend or uncle will be coming to your house, and your mum will tell you go change, but you'll be wearing like something very, very normal, but you will still they still have that fear that there's a fear of sexual abuse. Right. I was wearing a shirt and trousers, very normal. I was covered up. Fine, but my mum still told me to go and change, and I was very confused. I still did. I became like even more covered up. Like I wore my robe over what I was wearing, even though that was very weird. And even then, like I agreed to my uncle, like family friend, and like as soon as I turned up, I could see him looking at like my backside. Like I can't help but see I'm developed. Yeah, I could actually see him, and I felt so uncomfortable. Like this was when I was like 11, 12, around that age. So, and then a few months ago, like January, when I started netball, I remember coming back from netball practice, and my mom told me that this same man, he raped his wife. He because like they had a divorce, and then he went back to his house. He got a cutlass. He started lashing at her. She has like an incision in her leg till this day. He also raped her. I shouldn't probably not say that. He also, and then
abused her basically.
She has, yeah, and she was in the hospital, and my mum, my mum went to visit her before she came to pick me up. That's why she was late, and I just felt so bad because I could see the signs. I could see that he was just a sick person, and like I'm just glad that my mum stopped letting him come to our house, because I told my mum about it because I felt uncomfortable. And it's just really sad. It's actually so sad.
I mean, I do get it. I do get it.
Muted. Well, some people in this world are just sick. They don't have compassion.
But what I was going to say is people like that are what create the stereotype that men are harassers and rapists and all these things. He is a rapist. Exactly. It doesn't mean that all men collective are just looking out for women to.
They put them all in that one category.
Yeah.
Just one person or just you.
And even women are also like, they can also be rapists as well. People forget that.
They can.
It's also sexual abuse.
Yeah, for real. That's kind of like the difficulty. Well, yeah, I just think if it was controlled, people would like realize more that like, that's too far, that's too much, or maybe we should chill, or maybe we should calm down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As opposed to what is going on now, where nobody's really like, it's not a big problem. Like, yeah, it's a problem. Yeah, we've noticed it, but if you talk about sexualization, people will be like, huh? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, true.
But I think it should be something that it should be on the top of everyone's list. It should be there because it is still a problem and people are still struggling from it. And there are men and women there. Because I feel like it's not normalized for men to be sad or upset or insecure.
Yeah. That's why some say men don't cry. Yeah, me.
That's a toxic statement.
Yeah, it's so toxic.
Harmful.
Like they be saying that they be expecting men to just be golden and stars, and it's like life isn't like that, like
it's those stereotypes once again.
Yeah, but then again, we could argue that some men perpetuate it because they act like they don't have feelings, but really and truly deep down.
Yeah, but they have to though. They have to. This is society we're talking about. if you, especially in this country, if you're a boy and you're like out here wearing jeans and some, I don't know, polo shirt, you're the odd one out, bro. Like in this country, especially as a boy, you need to fit that trend and you need to be just like every other boy else. It's a problem. Do you know what I mean?
I wish it wasn't that way there.
Girls would be like, oh, I love it when he wears grey. What if the boy doesn't like the color grey?
Exactly.
Now he should go buy grey joggers for you. Do you know what I mean? It's like, that's kind of a difficulty, really. But
anyway, does anyone have a change of mind since the start of the video?
no, I think you guys just made me more passionate about this. Can't even lie to you.
That's why we have to bring more light to those topics that are like pushed aside. So,
and the thing is, though, for real, if you actually want someone to talk to, like, I know we are just started and we're not really all big or whatever, but we're honestly here to help. The struggle that people face, that sometimes you just need to talk to a stranger that you've never met before, you don't know them. And you can just let out your problems because they don't know who your mom is or your dad is or that person that's abusing you or that person that's, you know, doing whatever.
Guys can't judge.
Oh my God.
Yeah, like, honestly, yeah, I'm going to put a form in, at the end of this, in the description. If you honestly need someone to talk to, we've got you. Like, it's probably an easier way to just let out all your emotions and how you feel.
Guys,
have anyone like come at you.
Guys, oh my days. So I just saw something on Snap. So basically, it's a girl and she's in year 8, and the boy is 10 years old. And she, in the video, the girl is kissing the boy, like forcing him, like kissing him, touching his private areas and stuff like that. Like, obviously you can't see like the private areas, but she's just touching him up in the wrong ways. And people are writing that if it was the other way around, it will go viral. And that is so true.
Exactly. If it's the other way around, it would go viral.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
Anyway, it just brings light. It just brings light to the whole situation. That men get it worse than the girls because. Oh man,
I feel like it's on an equal level, but like men are not
innocent.
talked about as much.
Yeah. True, both of you. Anyways, that's all for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this topic. I feel like it brought light to the situation, and we can be more open about it. So that was the Voices of the Youth. I hope you like, subscribe, and comment, and make sure you're back for our next video. Bye.
Thank you for watching.
5, 4, 3.
It's not all as easy as it seems because these. I'm not gonna lie. If I knew it would be all this complicated, all of the steps that we have to do just to get predicted grades, I'll rather just do the actual exam.
See one microscopic piece of hair and automatically think that is a mustache.
Like, they feel like they kind of have to live up to the trends. Like,
I hate mood pictures. I hate mood pictures so much. It's like you're not going to get into the situation.
IQ.
Yeah, IQ. So the level of smart. Do you think like you get bored with it?
That's not in the US down here, right?
Really?